Welcome to Core Moves Active Stretch and Recovery Day. So today we are going to stretch the Quadratus Lumborum. So the QL muscle, or the Quadratus Lumborum, is our deepest abdominal muscle, and it lies right about here in our lower back. So a lot of people who get regular lower back pain or sacroiliac issues, it irritates the QL muscle. And it's a muscle that we quite often forget to stretch. So when we're doing our side bends, that's when we're stretching out our QL. But it is important to stretch out, especially if you're a runner or a cyclist, because we hold a lot of tension there, or if you sit a lot at work. Okay, so the whole focus today is on that QL, and we're just going to flow and move with our breath through these yoga postures. If you have a block, grab it just for our seated breathing and in your pigeon pose to prop up your hip, or if you want to sit on it in your child's pose. If you don't have a block, you don't need it. Or you could also use a sturdy blanket that's been rolled up and shaped into a square, so you can turn it and sit on that in your diamond shape. Okay, so we're going to start seated in a cross-legged position, and we're going to start with the left leg folded in front of the right. So we're going to come seated comfortably, left leg crossed in front of the right, knees are down and comfortable, and the spine is nice and long. We're going to clasp the hands together and just place them down into our lap and bring those shoulders down and back. And inhale through the nose, feeling the rib cage push into the insides of our elbows. And exhale through the mouth, drawing the rib cage away from the arms. Now we're going to inhale, we're going to float those hands up overhead. Lengthen through the shoulders and then pull the shoulders down. Let's keep those shoulders down the whole time now. As we exhale, we're going to curl the spine, flexing and looking towards our feet and bringing the hands down so they stay in line with the shoulders. Inhale, we're going to stack the spine up one vertebrae at a time. Exhale, we're going to flex over to the left side, feeling that stretch down the right. Keep that right sit bone planted into the ground. Inhale into center. Exhale over to the left side. Keep those shoulders away from the ears and feel that stretch. Keep pushing that left sit bone into the ground. Inhale to lengthen up. Exhale, curl the spine, flex the nose towards the belly button. Pull the spine away from the fingers and stretch. Inhale to stay here and breathe into those ribs in the back. Exhale, lengthen back up. Inhale. Exhale, lower the hands into the lap. From here, we're going to bring the fingertips to the floor, and we're gently going to walk the body forward, coming into a gentle forward fold with that left leg crossed over in front. Stay and breathe here into both sides of the waistline. Then take another inhale. On your exhale, we're going to reach over towards our left side. So your left rib cage is coming to your left thigh. We're reaching really long through that right finger, pushing that right sit bone into the ground. Stay and breathe. Feel that nice stretch in that QL muscle. And then exhale, come back into center. So walking on your fingertips and then over towards the right side. And connect the right rib cage to the right thigh. And reach that left hand long away from that left sit bone, really pushing the sit bone into the ground. Stay and breathe into that left rib cage, inhaling. As you exhale, walk back into center. And then round the spine back away from the floor as you stack your body back up and place the right foot in front of the left. Bring the hands to the floor, flex the spine, slide those hands out, and then begin to walk them into your forward fold. Stay and breathe into that stretch. Inhale and exhale. Then take an inhale, and on your exhale, walk over to the right side. Bring your right rib cage towards your right thigh, your nose towards your knee. You don't have to be touching it. Reach that left fingertip far away from that left hip and feel that stretch down the whole left side of the body. Inhale and exhale, walk the hands into center and then over towards the left side. Bring the nose towards the knee and reach that right sit bone really down into the ground as you lift the ribs away from each other, spreading the intercostal muscles. Lengthening that QL muscle, lengthening the lats. And then come back into center. Inhale, exhale, roll the body up one vertebrae at a time, stacking the spine. And we're going to pick the knees up and come off of our block into our child's pose. So if you want to do your child's pose on your block, you can. You would be seated on it just to keep your hips propped up a little bit higher. Otherwise, just connect those toes, bring the body forward, and then stay and breathe and feel your ribs pressing into your inner thighs as you breathe in. And drawing away from your inner thighs as you breathe out. And the body's just nice and relaxed on the mat here for a minute. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Now we're going to inhale, and on our exhale, we're going to move over towards the right side. So walk the hands over to the right. Bring your nose towards your left rib cage towards your right thigh and twist. And breathe, lengthening both sides of the waistline. And then bringing your body in towards the middle and then over to the left. And feel that nice stretch again from that fingertip all the way down through the armpit. Down through the intercostals on the right side. And down into that right QL muscle, pushing that hip into the floor. And then inhale, coming back into center. From here, look towards your hands. Bring your elbows to the floor and slide your fingertips so that they're comfortably on the mat. We're going to push ourselves up, and you should be in your 4-point kneeling. Open the feet out to hip distance, slide the right foot back, and then the left into your strong plank. And then let's push those hips up to the ceiling, from the thighs away from the chest, and chest towards the front of the thighs. And then push into your hands and find the length in the waistline. Feel that QL connecting, but keeping the both sides of the waistlines really nice and strong. Then from here, we're going to do a modified chaturanga. So we're going to look towards our hands. We're going to bring our knees to the mat and curl the toes and push the pelvis forward into that modified plank. Drop the elbows back. We're not coming into our baby cobra, just the chaturanga. And then push back up, strong through those triceps, strong through the core. Curl the toes under and push our hips back to our down dog. Chest towards the thighs, long through the waistline. Stay and breathe. Inhaling, let's pick up that right foot. Exhale, pull it in, flex the spine, bend the knee, and pull the knee into the nose, and then gently place that right foot down close to your right hand. Find the connection in the body as you push into that right leg and lengthen the spine up, reach the hands overhead, and come into a strong lunge position. Stay and breathe here into both sides of the waistline. Inhale, exhale, let's bring the hands back to the floor, back in line with the feet. Pick up that foot nicely connected with the abdominals, step it back beside the right, and then push your body back into your down dog. Stay here and breathe into both sides of the waistline. In through the nose, and out through the mouth. Look towards your hands, bring your weight over your hands, drop your knees, squeeze your glutes. Modified chaturanga again. Bend those elbows, but this time we're going to bring the hips to the floor, squeeze the glutes, and lift the back for our little baby cobra. Stay here and breathe in. Then exhale, bring the knees back, connected, connect the core, come back to your modified plank. From your modified plank, tuck the toes under, come up to your full plank, and then push your hips back for your down dog. Remember to keep your core connected throughout those chaturangas so that you don't collapse on that lower back. Stay here and breathe, and my necklace keeps ending up in my mouth. Take one more inhale, lift the left leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, tuck the spine, pull the knee to the nose, find that connection with the abdominals, and place the foot gently down on the mat. Using your back and your core to lengthen the body up, reach those hands up overhead, strong through the legs, shoulders away from the ears into your lunge. Find that nice connection in your lunge. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring the hands back down towards the floor. Hands either side of the foot, find the connection with the belly as you lift that leg up to meet the right leg, and then push your hips back into your down dog. Breathe and push the palms into the floor as you lift the hips away from the floor towards the sky. Stretching through the back of the thighs, stretching through the shoulders. Then from here, look towards the hands, push the body forward, lower the knees, uncurl the toes, modified plank. Let's bend those elbows, taking the chaturanga. Inhale, drop the belly, drop the chest, lift the upper back away from the floor, squeeze those glutes. Exhale, bend the knees, push yourself back up to your modified plank. Curl the toes under, full plank, and push yourself back to your down dog. Stay here and breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Then take another inhale, float the right leg up. Exhale, pull the knee into the nose, flexing, step the foot forward, land it softly on the mat, and then rising all the way up into your strong lunge. From here, we're going to open to our warrior two. So you're going to rotate the left heel in, spread the fingers wide, reach the fingertips away from each other and sink deep into your warrior two. Stay and breathe, finding that nice strong base of support. Breathing through both sides of the waistline, and we're going to move into our triangle. So take an inhale. As you exhale, straighten that front leg. Bring your hand to your thigh, your knee, your shin, your ankle, wherever you are, and open the chest. And you turn this way, open the chest so that you're square to the room. Stay there and breathe, and then move the hand to the inside of the ankle, calf, knee, wherever you are, and push into that thigh as you rotate the chest towards the ceiling. Don't let the arm fall back behind you. Keep it connected with the collarbone. Stay there and breathe. And then come back into center. Bend that right knee. Bring your right elbow onto the knee, palm facing the ceiling. And then reach that left hand up overhead. Push strong into those feet so the outside edge of that left foot is pulling away from those fingertips. You feel this stretch through that lower back. Stay and inhale. As you exhale, rise it up, turn back to your strong lunge. Find that nice connection in your lunge, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Make sure your knees are tracking over your toes. Squeeze that glute. Now connect your hands overhead and pull them into the center of your heart. We're going to do a twisted lunge. Lean the body forward so your chest comes closer to your thigh. Twist the body and hook your left elbow on the outside of your right knee. Push your elbow into the knee and your knee into the elbow as you twist, pushing your palms in towards each other. Inhale, exhale, come back into center, into your strong lunge, and then exhale, bring your hands down towards the floor, connected with the floor. We're going to move into pigeon. So once your hands are on the floor, you're going to walk your right foot towards your left hand, and then drop that right knee down, drop the left knee, uncurl the left knee, and come down. Remember, you can sit on your block if you need to, or just bring your hips towards the floor, stretching into that deep pigeon stretch. Stay and breathe. One more inhale. On your exhale, connect your hands back with the mat, uncurl that back foot, lift up the knee, use the belly to connect everything, and step your foot back into your strong down dog. Stay and breathe into both sides of your waistline. In your down dog, inhaling through the nose and out through the mouth. Take another inhale, pick up the left foot. Exhale, knee to nose, curling the spine gently, softly land that left foot on the mat. Find the connection with the belly as we rise up strong, squeeze that right glute and come into your lunge. Stay and breathe into both sides of the waistline. Inhale, exhale, open out to your warrior two. Turn that right heel out, spread those arms wide and look towards your left fingertips, stretching the body nice and long and strong. Belly pulled in, knees out to the side. Stay and breathe here, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Take another inhale, and on your exhale, begin to straighten that leg, tipping the body forward, coming into your triangle pose. Keep the chest and the hips facing the front of the room, wherever you are, in your triangle, wherever your flexibility dictates. Take one more inhale, and as you exhale, move the hands to the inside and push into it gently as you rotate the chest towards the ceiling. Staying and breathing, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And come back into your normal triangle. Bend that left knee, slide your left elbow onto the left knee, palm faces up. Reach your right hand overhead and really reach those fingertips away from the outside edge of your foot, finding that nice length through that whole sideline. If you want to, you can flex a little bit, or just stay nice and straight and strong. Breathing into both sides of the waistline. Inhale, exhale, coming up and rotating back into our high lunge. Squeeze the glute. Bring your hips down, shoulders away from the ears, rib cages in, protect that lower back. Pulling the belly in, connecting that QL. Inhale, connect the hands. Exhale, pull the hands in towards the center of the heart. Bring the chest towards the thigh, and then twist towards the left side, hooking your right elbow on the outside of the left knee And push the elbow into the knee as you push the knee into the elbow, and push your palms together. Getting that deep stretch and twist. Inhale, exhale, untwist. Come back up into your strong lunge. From here, bring your hands down to the floor. Now find the connection with the abdominals as you walk your left foot towards the right side of the mat. Drop that left knee, drop the right knee, uncurl that back foot and slide into your pigeon. You can stay up in your pigeon. You can prop your hip up with your block if you need to. Just stay here and breathe. You can come down in your pigeon if that's for you today. Whatever feels good for you. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, flex that right foot back under. Push into the hands, lift the knee off the floor. Find that connection with the belly as you rise the body back up and come back into your down dog. Stay and breathe in your down dog, pushing the heels towards the floor as much as you can. You can walk your dog if you want to, moving through that sacroiliac joint, or just stay nice and strong in it. Take one more inhale, look towards the hands. Exhale, push the body forward, drop the knees, uncurl the feet, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, bring the belly to the floor, lift the chest, squeeze the elbows back, baby cobra. Inhale, lift the hips, push the arms away from the floor, curl the toes under, and back to your plank, and back to your down dog. Stay and breathe in the down dog. Lengthen through the waistline, spreading the sit bones wide and reaching them towards the ceiling. Breathing into that lower back. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Take another inhale, look towards the hands, bend the knees softly, and as you exhale, jump, walk, or step to the front of your mat and come into a forward fold. Stay and breathe in this deep forward fold, finding that nice length in the back of the legs. Take another inhale, and then as you exhale, we're going to bring the bum towards the heels, squatting the body down. Hands come behind us. Sit bones to the floor as we roll ourselves back and come down onto the mat on our back with our knees bent. From here, we're going to do some abdominal curls. So we're going to reach our hands towards the ceiling. Eye gaze follows our fingers as we sweep the hands towards the feet and then flex the body up, reaching towards those toes. Keeping the pelvis in neutral, finding that nice strong connection with our abdominals. We're staying here and breathing. Now walk the feet out just a little bit and then really find that abdominal connection as you continue to roll up all the way up to seated. Once you're nice and tall on your sit bones, you're going to open your legs out nice and wide. Stay here sitting tall and breathe. Bring your hands to the insides of your thighs or insides of your knees. And then we're going to rotate towards the right foot. So however wide you are depends on your flexibility, but we're going to reach the hands out, twist towards the right, and hinge the body forward, and then come into a forward fold. Reach that left hand to the outside of your right leg, whether it's your ankle, your knee, your thigh, wherever you are, keep drawing the belly in and feel that nice deep, this is a really deep QL stretch this way. Take another inhale, and as you exhale, roll the spine up, bring the hands up with you. Twist towards the left leg. Hinge the body forward, and then reach the legs to the outside, or the hands to the outside of that left leg, and feel that deep stretch. And you can try and counter stretch the rib cage, so pulling the ribs back towards the right as you push that hand towards the left, so you get that deep stretch. Take another deep inhale. As you exhale, roll it up, keeping the hands in line with the ears. And then exhale, hands come down, bend your knees. We're going to wrap the right, straighten the left leg, wrap the right leg over the left. And then we're just going to grab the outside of that right knee and twist towards the right side, gently lifting the chest. And you can even hook your arm inside the knee if that twist is for you. And breathe. Lengthening the spine the whole time. As we exhale, we come back into center. Right leg goes down. Left leg comes in. Step it over. Twist the body. Reach the left hand behind you. And then you can either hold onto the knee to twist, or if it's for you, hook your elbow on the inside of that knee. It can be bent. It can be straight. It can be bound, wherever your practice is. Wherever your flexibility is, just keep that chest lifted throughout and breathe. And on your exhale, unravel yourself back into center, and we're going to find our balancing boat pose, but modified. So from here, curl back just behind those sit bones, pick up your right foot, hold on to the back of your hamstring, pick up your left foot. We're going to stay here in balance just for a minute. I'm going to come forward so you don't lose me. Just stay here in balance, finding that connection with the core, with the inner thighs, pulling the belly away from the thighs, feeling that roundness in that lower back. Inhaling and exhaling. Now from here, we're going to open the knees out to a diamond, slide our hands inside of our knees and grab onto our toes. Still trying to stay balanced if we can. Now we're going to lift those heels up and we're going to roll ourselves back onto our back. Inhale, exhale, curl that spine even more, rolling back. Now pull those knees, open the elbows to the outside of the knees and pull those knees into your armpits as you try and place your lower back onto the mat to come into your happy baby pose. Really good for opening up the hips. Really good for stretching the back of the thighs and the groin. And just stay here and breathe. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And then bring the soles of the feet together. Grab onto the ankles and then place the feet on the floor. Letting go of the ankles, allowing the knees to drop out to the side. Bring your hands down to the sides and away from the body with your palms turned up towards the ceiling, and close your eyes. Gently connect to the soles of the feet and allow the hips to open as the knees get heavier and heavier. And the ribs and the belly relax, and the shoulders relax, and the eyes relax, and the tongue relaxes. And just come back to the natural rise and fall of your chest as you breathe, not worrying about that Pilates breath, not worrying about your lateral three-dimensional breath, not worrying about not being able to keep your balance in your twisted lunge, just focusing on breathing and allowing your body to release any tension that you've put in it from giving yourself hard exercise regularly. Letting go of any tension of helping kids with schoolwork or just doing your own work or walking the dogs. Just stay and breathe. Let's take one more inhale, and as you exhale, fold your left knee on top of your right, come over to your right shoulder, bring your left hand onto the floor, and push yourself up to seated. And if you have your blanket or your block handy, you can sit on top of it. Pushing forward. And just sit comfortably cross-legged, finding that connection in the body. Allowing the knees to drop to the floor. And we're just going to sweep the right hand up towards the ceiling and then give a gentle side bend over to the left. Your hand can come to the floor to support you if you need. Keep pushing that right sit bone into the ground so you feel that stretch in the QL. And then lengthen up and drop the hand to the floor. Lift the left hand. Lengthen up and over, finding that nice deep stretch. Breathing into that muscle and out, releasing it. And lengthen up and lower your hands, and you're done. Well done. I hope you enjoyed that active stretch and recovery. It's a good one to come back to, and those poses that we did, all of them stretch that deep abdominal muscle in some way to help release the tension in it. So maybe you'll come back to it time and again, and have a good day.